Hi y'all! Today we are going to be doing an amazing summer dish. We are doing a lemon meringue pie. Now for this we obviously have our lemons. We got some eggs, we got some sugar, salt, cornstarch, vanilla, butter, some graham crackers. I like a good graham cracker with my lemon meringue pie. I realize it's not quite the normal, but that's how we do around here. But before we get to baking, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you want to learn a new recipe every week, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to baking. Alright y'all, so first things first, we're going to start with our graham cracker crust. And we're just going to take a couple cups of crushed graham crackers. This is really going to depend on, how you like your crust. I would say probably 3 to 4 cups of crushed graham crackers. Also, it kind of depends on your pie plate itself. Then we're going to take about a half a cup of melted butter. And we're going to get this mixed together. And then once you can shape it, go ahead and just shape it around your pie plate. Once we have our pie crust where we want, go ahead. We're going to throw this in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to start making our custard. Hey y'all, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to separate our egg yolks from our egg whites. We need 5 eggs. Now, nice trick is separating them in separate bowls, so if you break a yolk, you don't waste those whites. Just in case you do that. I guess I'm eating an omelet later. Alright, now that we got them separated, just going to go ahead and give these egg yolks a quick scramble. Just something quick. We're going to set this to the side. Alright y'all. So in a saucepan, I got 1.5 cups of cold water. We're going to take 6 tablespoons of cornstarch. If you try doing this in warm water, it's all just going to clump up. I'm going to go ahead and get this whisked together. Then we're going to take 1 1/3 cup of sugar. And we're going to take 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So now we're just going to get this quick whisk together. And then we're going to bring this up to a boil on a medium-high heat. We want to stir continuously. Alright y'all, so once we start getting our good custard mix, go ahead, cut off the heat. Then we're going to take about a teaspoon at a time, and we got to it about a cream of wheat texture. About a tablespoon at a time, we're going to add this into our eggs. We're going to mix that into our eggs. Just until our eggs come up to the same temperature as our custard base without cooking our eggs. You're going to do about 4 or 5 tablespoons. All this is doing is tempering the egg so we don't cook it. So once we have our eggs tempered, just going to go ahead and start slowly adding them in. Go ahead, drop in 2 tablespoons of our butter. Mix that in until all the butter is melted. Alright, now we need our lemon juice. I've already went ahead and zested this lemon. We're going to zest however many lemons we need to get to 1/2 cup of lemon juice. Now if you throw your lemon in the microwave for 15 seconds, you get more juice. Now we have 1/2 cup of lemon juice. I have a strainer just to get the seeds out. I want to get that mixed together. Now I only had to zest 1 large lemon, but however much lemons it took to get the right amount of juice, that's how much lemon zest you're going to need. Now we're going to go ahead, set this off to the side. Alright y'all, so we got our crust, we got our custard, now we need the meringue. So, those 5 egg whites into a mixer. Plop that down, turn that on, and we're going to mix this until we get soft peaks. All right, now that we have a soft peak, it's still very light, fluffy, and it just holds its shape when you mess with it. So from here, we're going to very slowly add in 1.5 cups of sugar. Okay, once we have that, we're going to take a tablespoon of our vanilla. Let's go ahead and dump that in. And now we want to mix this until we get stiff peaks, which we already have. So, time to put it together. Alright y'all, so we got our crust that we've gone ahead and par baked. Now if your custard has had time to cool down, go ahead and just bring it back up to heat. Don't boil it, just want to get it to a little bit of a simmer. So it's nice and warm when you put it on. It'll help with the meringue spread out. Go ahead, custard in. Now go ahead, meringue on top. The warm custard will help the meringue float perfectly to the edge of your pie. Now if you want to get a little fancy with the top and you're too lazy to pipe it like me, just go ahead and take a fork. Oh, just like so. A lot easier than piping it. Alright, so now we have dropped our oven down to 325. We're going to throw this in there for about 20 minutes or until this meringue turns golden on top. At that point, I'll bring you back. Alright y'all, and there we have a lemon meringue pie. Now we want to go ahead and let this cool completely, then throw it in the fridge overnight. You'll be good to go tomorrow. But if you like this video, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button down below. There's a video over here that YouTube thinks you should watch. And until next time, keep on cooking on.